My people, what that they say shall never end. Right now, they said there is serious tension in the palace, allegedly. They said Igbi have done the unexpected. Yes, so Igbi have taken laws into her hands. They said the others were shocked, because right now, Igbi, I think maybe she is having at the back of her mind that she doesn't have hope again in the palace, even though there was a voice note where she was saying that she is going to re-strategize and put herself in the heart of the king again. But with this her attitude right now, it is obvious that Igbi is ready for the worst and she is going to settle herself the moment she sees the opportunity. Right now they said they are preparing for the king's 10th year anniversary on the throne, and that occasion is indeed a very big occasion. It's not a child's play. It's not all this anyhow anniversary celebration. So, and information have it that money have been raining like water into the account that will be used for this anniversary celebration. And Igbi happens to be the one in charge of that account. It's not her personal account. Oh. They said after she got married to the king, during that time that it was looking like Igbi is the best thing that have ever happened to the king handed over that account to her. So most times when certain occasions are going on in the palace, the money that they normally use for the celebrations and those festivals and everything goes through that account. So now that they are preparing for this 10th anniversary, it was through that same account, and Igbi happens to be the one that is still managing that account. I don't know why Kabiyesi still left it for her, sha, but maybe, I don't know. So from what we are hearing, they said both high and mighty have been contributing huge amount of money into that account. I told you guys that due to the kind of person that Kabiyesi is, most of the celebrations that he does in the palace, sometimes he end up not spending his own money because he has a lot of well-wishers. He has a lot of people who really want him to enjoy their money. He has a lot of people who want to uh, register their name in his good book, you know. And for that reason, this group of people, they tend to support him financially anyhow they can, just to make sure that their name is being registered, because it's a great honor for them. Kabiyesi is a great king and their spiritual leader, their number one spiritual leader. So a lot of them wants to do anything that will make him happy, anything that will make him sing their praise, even though he is not to sing their praises, but at least to know that this person got his back and all of that. So they said a lot of people have bringing so much money into that account, that the money that has entered the account so far, even though the occasion is not that close, is I think a month plus from now. But they said the money that enters that account have run in close to billions, you know. But unfortunately, the elders have gathered to ask Igbi how far, what is the way forward. Because I told you guys that a few days ago, the Oloris have gathered to have their own meetings on how to organize this forthcoming anniversary celebration and everything. It was then that they find out that why they are there fighting for who will take up some of the project, like this decoration, the feeding, the other things, that Queen Naomi have about 8 different businesses that belongs to the palace that she is managing, as in Queen Naomi is managing. That is if the information is true. And when that information hit them, it was like a shock to them, why they are there dragging who takes care of one thing or the other during the celebration. So then Now they said the elders have also gathered and they called Igbi because Igbi is still in charge of that account. So they called Igbi so that they will, you know, ask her how far, how much is available, how are they planning, and for her also to allocate the money that the elders will also use to do their own part, because you know that this is a very big occasion and everyone, in as much as everyone is trying to make it a colorful event, they are also planning on how to gain for their own pockets, because most times when you see people hustling to organize events like this, it's not all about making that event colorful. Sometimes they also hustle like that so that they will get their own money and put in their own pocket. So I believe that the elders have also gathered so that they will know a way to also gain from this and all of that. But unfortunately, they said huge amount of money, about 500 and something million, 550 something million was missing, you know. So, and as God may have it, most people that have sent money into that account, they said it was registered. So when they calculate the amount that has been deposited in that account already, it was around 1 point something billion or so from what we heard, though, that is if the information is true. And now about 500 and something million is missing. And they said when they asked Igbi, at first Igbi was saying she don't know, she doesn't know. But when they find out that there is written down evidence, there is so much evidence against her, that was when Igbi said that at this point in this palace, she doesn't know her stand. And she needs to settle herself in case of necessity, that while they are working so hard to ensure that the palace is moving well, Kabiyesi is busy giving everything to Queen Naomi to manage, to enjoy, and all of that. How sure are they that at the end of their stay in this palace, they are going to gain anything, that Kabiyesi is going to give them anything? So this golden opportunity that has landed in her hands, she's not going to utilize it, that she have taken that particular amount of money to settle herself. They said the elders were like, are you normal? Why are you always bringing Queen Naomi into this matter? If you find out that Queen Naomi have a lot of Kabiyesi's businesses that she is managing, why not go and talk it with your husband? Why not go and discuss it with him? Why then would you want to use the money meant for anniversary, 10th Kabiyesi's 10th anniversary, to cause problems? That, do you know what it will cost you? Do you know how people will look at you when you get out that you collected the money, claiming that you are settling yourself with people's money? Do you know that those people can come for you? They said it was a serious wahala. Why Igbi was proving point, why it is her right to take the money. My people, wonder they say shall never end, though. That is what we are hearing if the information is true. Don't forget that these are all alleged, unverified information making rounds on social media and shouldn't be seen as fact unless you verify them, okay? Thanks for watching. Bye. Love you.